What it do, y'all? Is Coffee tapping back in with another one, man. And peep it, man. It's Howie Mandel Hotel Massacre is just like something else, man. I need y'all help breaking this down. I don't know if everything seems legit here. And yo, when it comes to Howie Mandel, for me, I always think off rip of Bobby's World, man. Maybe I'm just a little old or something. Y'all let me know. Or is it No Deal that comes to mind? Deal or No Deal when it comes to mind with Howie Mandel. You ever go to Dave and Buster's, get right, have some drinks, eat up or whatever, but get your game on, man. That Deal or No Deal game. I won so many tickets off that motherfucker, man. But people, this whole situation is hitting on a lot of different levels, man. I was just rewatching that HBO series, The Staircase, and so many things are hitting in a just different type of way.
Vegas, that was a lot of fun. Maybe not so much fun for you. Oh my gosh. Had an accident back at the hotel room.
Yeah, how's Terry?
Terry is doing well. I'll tell you in just a second. She is doing well. I don't know if you remember, but it's the most beautiful place. I took my lovely bride, who is lovely, much more lovely than I am. I took her out for dinner at Poppy's, which is, I'm going to plug it in.
The way to the guy, what's this, Kelly, and I forget the other guy's name, man. I remember way back when it was Regis and Kelly, but peep the way the guy's talking to him. In a way, it's kind of like a low-key interrogation, or maybe I'm bugging. Let me know if you catch them vibes as well.
Yeah, but it was the best dinner we had, and we partied like it was too much.
Yes.
Like it was too much, and she was tipsy.
Okay.
I did not know that, and in the middle of the night, she got up, and I don't know where she was headed, but she headed into the wall, and she fell and hit the wainscoting. I know that because I watch HGTV. There was no shiplap. It was wainscoting. She hit that as she went down. She slipped, went down, hit that on her eye, then fell on the floor and broke her cheek.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm being serious.
So y'all hear that, man? He's partying it up in Vegas with his wifey, new wife, whatever the case may be. And that's why I was thinking of The Staircase. Comment if y'all watch that. Let me know if you think the dude did it or not, man. You know what I mean? Where you guys know domestic situations get crazy. They can just jump off like a crowbar to the head out of nowhere. You know, that's just, you get all the feelings out there and fighting and you did this or are you lying about that, and things can just go left real quick. You know, it's wild like that. But yeah, I'm like, because if a couple is together and something happens in this situation, his wife lived, but say like for real, like in the staircase situation, guy's wife just supposedly fell down the stairs and died. And they were saying he pushed her down the stairs. I don't know. That's a whole nother situation, but it like brought up vibes of that situation because like they're in this room together and apparently they were just partying, you know, hard all day to the point she falls in the middle of the night where her skull is exposed.
I did not know. I heard
We didn't know.
bang, and I woke up and I went, "Where are you?" And she went, "I don't know." That's what she said.
Oh no.
I'll go show you a picture of how it turned out. Look at this. This is my wife.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
People said, "What happened?" She said, "Vegas." But I don't know if you can see the top of her head. That purple is like a cut. It's like a cut, and she broke her cheek. That's not her now, and that's not. She applies makeup so much better than that. That's like she went crazy. But okay, you can see that. Look at that.
She's recovered.
She's recovered, but she was on the floor.
So y'all seen the damage, man. That was pretty serious. Do you believe, jump in the comments if that he's all on the up and up, what he's saying. He's turning it into a whole comedy bit as well. And speaking of that, man, I mean, he's a comedian by trade, right? But I don't know if I've ever seen any Howie Mandel stand-up. If you have, is it any good? Or am I not missing nothing?
And she was, and there was when you cut your head.
Nothing bleeds like the head.
I didn't know that.
I do know that.
She goes to sleep watching TV. She's watching Snapped. Snapped is on all night.
And real quick, that is true, right? Any cut in the head will bleed like it's a murder scene. You know what I mean? You get like if you get an eye jammy, you get hit right on that. What is that? Is that the orbital bone where your eyebrow is? you'll be leaking so bad, and it's light work. Go get that stitched up. But when it's just leaking anywhere in the head, man, the blood just pours out. But what do you guys think of her injuries? Do you believe that she just fell and that happened? Because continue on. We got to continue on. There's more.
Yes, me too.
She said, "Where are you?" You should worry about it. I was, because let me just tell you this quick story. Let me just tell you this story. I go, "Where are you?" I wake up, I turn on the light, I look around the bed. She's in the corner, face down, and I didn't know she cut her head, but blood is pooling. Snapped is on TV. Blood is pooling out, and I freaked out. I picked her up. I put her on the bed. There's blood everywhere. I went and grabbed all the towels, and all the towels are covered with blood. And she's going, "Get me ice, get me ice." I don't know where to get ice. I went to the
ice machine.
No.
The hallway?
No. Where do you get drinks and stuff? The fridge. Right. Mini bar. The older you get, the more you play charades. And I grabbed some cans of soda because they're cold, right? And so I took a can of soda and I put it on her head, and she went, "No," because it hurt. And she went and she threw it. And she threw it across the room. And so she goes, "No, ice." I go, "I don't have ice. I'm going to get you another can of soda, but don't do that." I took 2 cans of soda, I put them in a towel, and I put it, it is nice. And lovely. Yeah, lovely. And charming. And I put it on her head, and she went,
I don't know. Are y'all catching that though when I'm talking about, I guess dude's name is Mark. I see it says Kelly and Mark. The way Mark is talking to Howie Mandel, like, I don't know. I'm just catching these vibes. Like he's talking to him like a cop in an interrogation room. Like is Mark and Kelly doing good cop, bad cop on Howie Mandel with this situation, you know? Why? Like, because I don't even know. I don't know what Howie Mandel's got going on these days. I don't know if deal or no deal is still even a thing. I don't know Nathan, you feel me? But so I don't know if he came there to promote something or what, but I wonder what would make him sit down and talk about this. Did he come on? Like they were like, "We're going to press you about this." Was this a spur of the moment thing? I don't know.
threw that, and across the room she threw the toucan and the bloody towel.
It's a crime scene.
Don't say that.
She had to live. If she died, you were going down.
Wait. So when she did that.
So right there, you hear it, right? It's a crime scene. Like if she was deceased, Howie Mandel would be like the dude from the staircase right now. You feel me? Like that's before I even delved into this story. When I was just reading up on it a little bit, I was like, man, this is a pretty crazy story he's telling, but it could be completely true. Sometimes people just get a little saucy. You know what I mean? You're in Vegas. Side note, Vegas, not the greatest place to live, people. Just want to throw that out there, man. You know, always think about where you're going to move in life. Like before you make that move, think heavily about what you do, man, because your life can just get turned, flipped upside down like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with the quickness. But yeah, it's a crime scene. You heard him too. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I saw her head, and you can actually see her skull. No. It opened up. No, so I freaked, and I went, oh my God, this is the love of my life. This is everything that's anything I have. So I freaked, and I called down the front desk, and I go, you got to call 911. They go, what happened? I go, I don't know. My wife is bleeding. They go, what happened? I go, I don't know. My wife is bleeding. Call 911. They said, we're sending up security. I said, I don't want security. I want 911. They go, we'll be there. Within a second, they bang on the door. I open the door. I'm standing there in my underpants. I open the door, and there's 10 security people there. And they go, where's your wife? I go, she's in here. And they walk by. My wife's lying on the bed. There's blood everywhere. There's cans strewn across the room. Snapped is on TV. I don't know what happened. They asked her. They don't know what happened. I said, please, just call 911. I love this lady. Please, let's just take care of her. So we take care. And then I see people taking pictures of the blood on the floor, and cans and everything. They think, of course, if somebody was ever beat up.
You heard dude, he said, of course they think that, you know, like I didn't want security. I just wanted 911. They all come. Bro, think about too, side conversation, the Puffy video that leaked out recently, the Diddy situation, right? I keep saying, isn't that mind blowing how with a whole hotel staff, the video existing, just everything that stayed covered up for so long is wild to think about how many people had to be involved in that cover up. Then you also think about like the time that it came out and everything's going on. It's wild, man. But yeah, so much, again, it's like, to me, it feels like they don't believe him. Like they're kind of pressing him in this lighthearted kind of way, and he's turning it into a comedy bit. Wife's skull was exposed, and I don't know, the body language, just a lot of ish is feeling funny style about this.
That room, I promise it would be me. I am the most annoying person in the world. My wife is a saint. There is no reason for me not to look like that. I took her to the hospital, okay? She's in the hospital, but she's drunk, right? But I don't know that. Show her a picture of her in the hospital. So she's in the hospital. This is her in the hospital. This is right when she's saying this. She goes, how we get the doctor?
I wonder how the wife feels, too, about all these pictures of her with her skull exposed, with this, like, you're about to hear what he's about to say about the this sheet and everything like that. And I wonder how she feels about having this blasted on TV. This is just, I don't know, man. You always got to like scratch below the surface with situations, man. It's like, in a lot of ways, nothing is really as it ever seems.
Get the doctor. I go, doctor, I'm so nervous. Doctor, my wife needs you. And she goes, I can't. And I'm freaked out.
Did any of your seen Elsewhere training help you at all in this?
You realize that's pretend.
I believed you were a doctor when I watched that.
There was moments when I did too. I'll talk about that. But on that picture,
I don't know what the fuck he played a doctor in either. You know what I mean? Like, I swear I only know Howie Mandel from Bobby's World and Deal or No Deal. And the fact that like he has to wash his hands 1,000,000 times a day and wear gloves or whatever because he's afraid of germs or something like that.
so they go, doctor, show the picture. She goes, doctor, I can't see out of my left eye. I'm freaking out. The doctor says, just take the sheet off your face. That's how drunk she was.
She was really drunk.
She was just drunk.
She was really drunk.
I can't see.
Howie, I happen to know that you guys.
So again, y'all hear that? She was just too drunk. She was tipsy, drinking. They went out to dinner, all that, right? Paid close attention to detail.
Out with the Gelmans that night before that.
Yeah.
Wait, did you pregame with the Gelmans?
Pre-game with the Gelmans.
Yeah, they're not good.
I don't know who the Gelmans are. If you do, if it's pertinent info or whatever, get in the comments with it below. Pretty much they're just saying goodbye after this. That's pretty much the end of the interview, okay? But again, I just happen to be rewatching The Staircase, right? I'm catching Staircase vibes from this situation, you know what I mean? And that's just a wild type deal that if a couple's together and a freak accident occurred and someone is deceased, they're going to think that the spouse or significant other did it. That's just the way it goes. That's how police investigate crimes. You know, if the wife goes missing or something like that, the husband did it. They operate on that theory until something else becomes apparent. That's just the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? And more times than not, that probably is what the case is, but there could be a time something's just a freak occurrence. Okay. But with this situation, you want to see, like, y'all see what's popping up on the screen now. How fucking crazy is this? That after going on here and telling this detailed story about all this, again, skulls exposed, you know what I mean? Like, the facts just hit you in the head like a crowbar. It's so overwhelming. And he told this detailed story, turned it into a comedy bit, but then it turns out, no, she wasn't drunk. It was weed gummies. What? Nah, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't find that out until later, obviously, until I had took all the info in. But isn't that bugged out, that a situation that just seems like it could just be something else? Or I don't know. It's just kind of something. Like, comment and let me know if you guys feel me on what I'm talking about with this. Like how, organically it developed for you thought process wise. Like when you hear all this, if it seemed funny style or not or whatever, but the more it all develops, it's like, I don't know. And then come to find out, no, wait, she wasn't drunk. It was just weed gummies. He's saying, like, I don't care what I said on Kelly and Mark. she wasn't drunk. It was weed gummies. Like, I don't know, man. Something's funny style, period. Something ain't adding up. Help me do the math. It's not making sense to me. What really happened with this Howie Mandel hotel motel Vegas massacre with his wife? Did he do this? What do you guys think? Help me bust it down in the comments below. And subscribe. Stay tuned for updates, guys. It's Coffee signing out. Peace.